Alisha, she's a founder and designer at a company named Cha. You're based in Amsterdam, very exciting place to live. So please share a little bit more about yourself and how you became who are you today.
My name is Alisha Staats. So nice that you sent me a message on Facebook to interview me. This is the first time actually that I do a Zoom interview, so super nice. Well, I'm 38 to introduce me a bit. I was born in Bujumbura. My mother is African and my father is Dutch. That's why I'm living here in Holland and having this mixed color. And I'm a creative designer, but also an entrepreneur. I started Cha 9 years ago with the idea to give women comfortable shoes, but with a fashionable touch. And our main product is actually the shoe that you see on the picture where I'm with the bag and the winter boots. Our main product is winter boots, but we also make other kinds of shoes like wedges and cowboy boots. But the main core business is the winter boot. The name Cha is coming from Sharifa. She was my sister, and she inspired me to follow my dreams. And that was from a very young age. I was 8. And this was what we were talking about. We were always talking about where do you want to be later on? How does it look like? How are you going to do that? Okay, next time I see your next drawing. And I believe that inspiration has to start at a very young age. And I definitely believe that I am on the right place where I should be because I was inspired at a young age. So next to Cha, I also teach young teenagers to help them find their goals and make it visual, make it touchable to catch their dream. And so it's not only about me, it's about giving back and helping others to believe in manifestation on a younger age. Yeah.
So, Alisha, what wakes up you in the morning or what is your passion?
Well, I always ask myself the question, why do I wake up? Because it's not always an easy question to answer if you don't know. I'm happy enough to know, but I wake up for what I'm doing. So I love creating a shoe out of nothing. I love materials. I love making consciously made products. I love making shoes that are giving stability. I love to inspire. If you see our website or go to our social media, you always see a personal story that we share. For me, it's very important to be grounded, and not only for me, but also for the people around me and who love to buy the product. And I definitely wake up every morning because I'm happy to be alive. I'm so thankful for that. The fact that I can do what I love, it's so rich to me. So this is one of our main products that we make. It's very cool. It's made with Italian merino. It's 100% animal friendly. As you can see, it's very comfy and very chunky, but also very stylish. And this is a winter boot, of course. Then we have these cute little cowboy boots with silver points and wooden heels. These are all made in Spain. So the production is made in Spain. Which are sometimes from Italy, but always made in Europe. And we make wedges like these, for example. So it's very wide, from cowboy boots to wedges and sandals. But our main product is the winter boot.
So how people can buy your shoes? Is there something which is on the e-commerce website? And what about supply chain? It can be distributed across Netherlands, I guess, but is available in other countries as well?
Yeah. So we have a website. Can I name it?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. www.cha-label.com. And we sell in Holland, Germany, Scandinavia, and Belgium.
How you overcome all the problems which young entrepreneurs might have? How was that story in your case?
I think the most important thing is perseverance, and that you definitely believe in the value of your idea, and that you have to make a choice in a direction. You have to make a choice on who do I focus on, and am I loyal on my towards myself. One of the biggest mistakes that I made is adjusting in a period of time my collections to what the market wanted, for example. I also made a product which was fashionable because a blogger was wearing it, but it had something to do with me. No. And I think when it's a no and you do it anyway, I definitely believe in karma. Um, you will get it back. So take your time. I think this is the one of the most important things. Trust yourself, trust your message, and believe that your authentic story, your unique heartbeat, has value and it will resonate with the right people. So I believe that that is my biggest advice for people who are still searching. And I'm now busy for 9 years and I'm still a student, and I think it's really important to put yourself central in the middle in the story. I also had periods of time where I uh, opened the door for people coming, entering my company, and just let them do what they were doing all their lives. But did they fit with me? They had a great CV, but was it really a match? um, these are things that really everything has to resonate, and it might take a bit more time, but take your time, because definitely in this time where we are now, it's with the world crisis and everything of what's going on, everybody wants more value in what they buy and what they hear and what they see. The world is changing, so you have to add something that is unique, and the most unique is your life story. And out of that life story comes something that is you. Maybe it's a service, maybe it's a product. I want to give women stability and want them to feel grounded and self-secure. So I made shoes. But these are things to grow in. It's like a plant. It's not the same day. It's the plant that it can be, like a tree. It starts with a seed, or it starts with an avocado pit. You don't know, but it grows onto a tree if you take care of it well, and if you water it well, if you give it good attention, if you give it a good sunlight. And yeah, I think this is the core of where you should start. Go inside, listen to your inner voice.
So we are facing the crisis, but also crisis is always opportunity. So I'm just curious how you overcome this crisis. Are you planning to do something new, maybe something from for home? Because who knows, many people will not maybe go out so often as before. So what do you do to manage this crisis? Or do you have any new collection? Something which is still exciting for the people, for the women. And what is your maybe short-term vision for maybe this year and maybe next year?
Yeah. So for spring, summer, we are now starting with pre-ordering. And this is only for Germany, because for the other countries, we decided to skip summer and we didn't have enough time to make extra sample collections. So for Germany, they are going to start end of July. That means that also, like the last months, we had less turnover, of course, because we were planning to write orders until the end of May. Um, what I did is keeping your costs low, cost low, and also making sure that you learn a lot of things yourself. So it's so easy to put your work in the hands of a freelancer. But because the world is so slowing down at the moment, it's great to do a lot of things yourself so you can keep the cost low and really wonder what's important right now. For me, for example, it's production. It's making sure that the shoes are on time, that we had the orders that we have written before the corona started. Focus on what really matters. And for the next winter, which starts pre-ordering in January, we will have a bigger collection. We have more options, more colors. But for now, we're focusing on the base and being visible on that.
And how big
Yeah.
is your team? And do you have any plan for in the future for expansion, or you want to keep it everything in the Europe, or you maybe have a appetite to go in the Asia or maybe US? So how do you see your business in the future?
Yeah, so it's funny because I always have seen my label as an international label. From the beginning, actually, we started quite fast with an international distributor. At the end, it wasn't the right match, so I took everything back. And now, since last year, we're starting slowly again to come back on the German market, Scandinavia, Belgium, and the countries that I just named. For the team, it's me, somebody for social media and for the back office. And then externally, we have services that are in action when we have a sale coming up, for example. So we have the stock somewhere else. If we have an online sale, we pay for this, the shipment cost, for example. It's called fulfillment. So this company, when you have an online sale, you send the order automatically or by hand to the fulfillment company. They make sure that the shipments or returns are organized, perfectly and professional. Then we have the sales teams in Hamburg. We have a sales team in Holland. We have a sales team in Belgium and in Scandinavia, and these are all external companies. So that they are selling my label, but also another. Yeah, but matching labels. So this is good. Yeah, it's really important to find, also in agents that they understand your label and that it fits and that they have the right customers.
I saw your Facebook, and I understand you are the model for your own brand. Are you also working with some influencer on the social media?
Yeah, we're now doing that. We have also celebrities that are wearing the shoes. And for Cha, I decided to be the face of the brand because it was important to me that it was somebody who people can relate to, somebody who really had the work, the stress, the fear of overcoming the challenges that are definitely are coming on each way if you are starting your own business. And we work with influencers as well, but for now we're planning for the coming winter to have some influencers that are really matching with our naked truth story. Yeah.
You're a business owner for a while, and you have your vision, and the business is this year you are surviving, and you have a great plan for the next year. So what is your connection with sustainability, and how your brand is actually supporting community in terms, I know that you like the nature, and you mentioned that your products are actually eco-friendly. So can you share also a little bit more about the philosophy of your brand? And what is your participation for sustainability? And
Well, all the products are animal friendly. We work with leathers that are coming from cows that are destined for consumption. So this is really important for us. The shoes are made in Spain, and the people that are working there, they love their work. It's real artisans. They're so passionate, and they are a bit older, so they're definitely 25 plus or older and so experienced. And this is what I love of working in Spain. And next to the fact that their breaks are like 2 hours per day, it's crazy. They have a nap, they eat, they have sun, and then they go back to the factory to work. It's visible. It's visible. You feel it in the product, and so it's made with love. So this is for me really important: the materials and the people. And this is also the reason why we are not producing, for example, in China or in India, because it's very hard to control that. I'm always there in Spain for the production and control everything. And this is our part of the deal to give back, in a certain way.
because this year is all about health, and wealth. Somehow, it's both is very important. How do you re-energize yourself?
Yeah. So every morning since 11 years, I doing qigong, a form of tai chi. So this is what I do every morning when I wake up. I do an hour of qigong and I meditate every morning, and also before going to bed. I sport. I need it. So also for the expression and the tension, it's important to let go. And I eat plant based. So once a week only, I eat fish. And
Mhm.
this is also, I noticed that this is hard for me now. So my body's already evolving in this. It loves to eat plant based, and you can eat so easily plant based because it depends on how you cook and how creative you are in the kitchen, but it's not boring. Very tasty actually. So this is how I make sure that I stay healthy and high energized. I love to wake up early. If I sleep too long, my day is ruined. So my biological clock prefers to stay up at 7 and go to bed on time as well. But sometimes you cannot. But yeah, these are some things that for me are really important. And rest. Not too long days. Like if I look for a few years ago, a work day could be extremely long. And I see now that the quality of my work is better if I just do a few things and very well and completely finished. So instead of doing a lot of things per day and have to following up the next day, I prefer to take 2 or 3 tasks and round it up. And this keeps me also high energized instead of drained, you know?
Alicia, thank you so much for this wonderful interview, for sharing your story. I think many women will be interested in trying your shoes, especially for them who are based in the UK, in the Netherlands, and Germany. And thank you for being part of our community. We are looking forward to see your new collection. When you have, please share with us. And I'm also looking forward to see your progress. And I'm very grateful that you invest your time to share your story. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.